guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you are new here. If you're not new, if you've been here a while, I'm back. Kind of. I'm gonna chat for a minute so that we understand what's been going on. First of all, I had other videos filmed and I did not edit them, but I had them filmed. I was going to edit them. I was going to get them posted back around Christmas. And then the holidays got busy. And then at that point I was like, you know what? I don't know that people want to see my Christmas stuff in January. So I'll move on. So then I painted my office. It's purple now. And here, let me show you. Oh, it's purple. Okay. So I painted my office and I organized my closets and all of that. And I had that filmed. And then I was just tired from doing it all. I did it all in like a day, 2 days. And I was like, you know, I have all this footage. I will edit it and get it posted, but like I need a break. So I took a break. And then I sat down on my computer to edit those clips, like edit that video, or I was gonna put the two videos together. And I was like, nobody wants to see me paint an office. So I never posted it. And then I don't remember what happened, but I was just like, you know, I think I got imposter syndrome again. This happens a lot. And I was like, people don't want to see this, like these silly little things. So I didn't do it. And then I thought, you know, why don't I start posting some shorts? Maybe people will be more interested in shorts, because my view time on my longer videos was really, really low. Like really low. And I was like, you know, people just don't like long form content, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try out these shorts. And so I did that for a while, but to do those I have to use my phone, and then I just felt like I was constantly on my phone. And then I found out very, very unexpectedly that I am pregnant. So it was a surprise, it was a shock. I had been told because of some medical stuff that I probably would not have any more babies unless you know, we got like medical intervention. Basically, you know, we were taking medications or we were doing all this stuff. So we had come to the conclusion that our family was just done growing, and very unexpectedly I was pregnant. So you can't really tell, I've just got, you're not gonna be able to see very much, just got a little bit above a bump. I'm 11 weeks, so this is baby number 3. So I've been showing for a few weeks already. I've been so sick, so that's why also, because I've had the urge to like get my camera back out and do the things right before I found out I was pregnant. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start posting on YouTube again because I miss it. Every time I take a break, it's a much needed break, but then I'm like, man, I really miss it. Well, there were other plans, and I get really sick in pregnancy. So I was so sick for a few weeks. Thankfully, this pregnancy hasn't been quite as bad as my last son, or and definitely nowhere near my first pregnancy. Oh my gosh, that was awful. I could not move with that pregnancy. Then with my second born, it was, you know, a little bit better. I was still pretty sick. It was a little bit better. And then this time I had a few weeks of being super sick, but it has been better overall. And I'm feeling better a lot sooner than I did with both of them. So I don't know if my body's just used to it now and we can like get over the sickness a little faster, or if maybe we're having a girl this time. I don't know. We won't find out until our anatomy scan at 20 weeks, which is sometime in July. Yeah. And then also I chopped my hair. I actually did not want to. My hair was like down to like the bottom of this silly goose jail cell, and I asked for 6 inches off, which to me would be like somewhere in the middle here, and she said oops. So I ended up with very short hair and I don't like it. I keep making jokes that I look like Lord Farquaad. And so then there for a while I was like, you know, I'm feeling better, but I hate the way that I look. But here we are, I'm back. I have stuff to do around the house today and I'm feeling really good. I am still taking medication every day though. I'm taking B6 and Unisom every day, B6 multiple times a day. And then I also have a prescription nausea medicine that I'm taking every day. And as long as I take that, I've had a rough couple days, but today I'm feeling good. Like I feel like it's going to be a good day. And I am motivated to get some stuff done around my house. Anyway, thanks for being here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. But before we get started, we're going to get stuff done. Now that I've rambled for 5 minutes, my camera is telling me, let's just get on with our day.
I've tried written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out. Wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're
I'm out of dang breath from walking up the stairs. This is your reminder to take your meat out of the freezer if you need that for dinner. I'm having taco salads tonight. Dishwasher is clean. I need to empty that out. There's a few dishes in the sink from breakfast. There's some dishes I need to do. There's stuff I need to clean up from breakfast. The table still has stuff from breakfast, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that all done.
and tonight I am going all the way. But when you touch my hair, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away.
I forgot to tell you guys, I did officially pass the 1,000 subscriber mark, so yay, thank you for everybody that's here. But that doesn't automatically mean that you start monetizing. You have to have so many watch hours, and I'm only like halfway to the requirement for that. So watch the video all the way through, please. Still a hope of mine is to make a little money off of here. We do have to get a new vehicle to accommodate the new baby because we only have a car and 3 car seats will not sit across the back seat. So we do have to get a new vehicle, and it would be nice if I could financially contribute to that purchase. I need to go stock Noah's diapers. Come with me. Got a light. Also, I told the kids that they could, if they picked up a little bit in the basement where all their toys are, that they could watch a little bit of Word World. If you are looking for something for your kids that is like low stim and teaches them something but keeps them occupied and is a show, I need to put that on your basket bag too. I definitely recommend Word World. It's actually a PBS show, but you can find it, we watch on Amazon Prime, and it teaches them about spelling. Ryder has learned so much from that. We're doing homeschool and I work with him on spelling too, but just like seeing it in a way that's fun for him, he's really catching on. He's doing a good job. He can spell quite a few words too. The other day he said, "Mom, do you know how to spell giant?" And then he spelled it, like with no prompts from me, no helping, no word sound, nothing. He just spelled it. And I can guarantee you I'm not walking around teaching him that he learned that from the show. I need to fill, there's no diapers in here and you can't see my face, but I need to fill this up. Noah's very close to starting potty train. He will try sometimes, he just doesn't quite have it down, but I can tell he's getting closer, and I'm determined to have him potty trained before the new baby gets here, because we've done 2 in diapers and I'd prefer it just be 1, honestly. I don't think that's gonna be a problem though. He wants to be like his big brother. So this is the kind of stuff that happens when I'm sick, is things just like randomly pile up, and like my family helps clean up, but there's just something about mom clean that's a little bit different, you know? Also, you guys, I'm not even kidding, the birds around here are so stupid and they keep running into all of our windows. It's been raining for, I don't know, 3 days now. My kids are going crazy. The birds are going crazy. We had a baby bunny. Mama birthed her baby bunnies in a leaf pile. Like in the spring, we raked up all the leaves that were left from last fall, and she had her babies in a leaf pile, and we found it thankfully before we actually raked it up. And they've been living under our shed in the back, and they're like running around and being so cute. That's unrelated to the rain, but I need to get my garden planted and I can't do that because it keeps raining. I also need to put a few pull-ups in this other basket for my older son. He doesn't wear them very often. We only ever have him wear one if he is like we're going somewhere and we don't know the bathroom situation, because the last thing I want is for him to be embarrassed because he has an accident because we don't know where a bathroom is. And then at night, just to make sure, although he's done great. I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them, you know. So there is that. I know I had a whole list of things I wanted to do today. Now I'm drawing a blank now that I got that done. I know I want to make cookies at some point. I wanted to make them yesterday, but I pretty much just keep talking to you. Can you hear that? Like I said, it's been raining for days on end, and that is like the hole that our sump pump is in, and water just constantly just drains in there. And it freaks me out every time I come downstairs because I'm afraid that the basement's going to be flooding. No water so far. I need to go check that other corner. We have 2 spots that leak water and we need to get them sealed. The problem with the front corner though is that like the front of the house was that the gutters were clogged, and we got those all fixed and whatever. So we should be fine there, but I need to go check because I can't see over there from now. This corner looks like it has just a couple little things, but the finished part of our basement, which is a disaster right now, but that has not had any water at all anytime it's rained. Good there. We've been in this house just about a year now. But anyway, I'm here to switch laundry around again. And I just checked and there's no water in that corner, so we're good.
I'm holding my breath as I walk to your front door. Who would have thought it could feel like this? Heart in my hands, I'm shaking like crazy. Answer the door, I got so much to say. When you're all that I want, can't you see that I'm sorry, love? Let me in, 'cause I know that you're hurting. Please, this is it. Can we give it just one more try? Say, believe in me. Looks like we're waiting here for a long time. Looks like we're waiting here for a long time. Looks like I've gotta prove you wrong, 'cause it's a long shot. I'm in, I got a lot to prove. Looks like we're waiting here for a long time. Honey, give me a chance. You will see that I'm trying. Want you to
If you can hear my kids in the background, it's because they live here and they're wrestling. They are 4 and 2. My youngest is about to be 3 next month, and they have started wrestling all the time. Actually, our 2-year-old was in a cast for 3 weeks, fractured his femur from a jump. Or they think it might have been that. They're not really sure. It's hard to tell on little kids. So they put him in a cast just to make sure, and then he healed fine. But during that time, and then for 2 weeks after, he couldn't like wrestle, he couldn't jump, he couldn't do all these things because we didn't want, 1, something to happen while his leg was in the cast and then it like heals wrong. And then 2, after the cast came off, his muscles needed to, you know, rebuild strength and all of this stuff. So there was like 5 weeks there where they couldn't wrestle, and everybody was going crazy because they just wrestle with each other all the time. Okay, I'm going to make some crescent rolls. That's upside down. Some crescent rolls for my kids for lunch. It's not quite lunch yet, it's 10:30, but by the time these are done and cooled off and everything, and then they'll have these with like some turkey and some cheese, turkey deli meat, some cheese, some fruit, things like that. They've been snacking quite a bit today. They had their breakfast, which today was pancakes and sausage, and then they had like some cheese and crackers, and then they had a string cheese, and they had a yogurt. So I don't think they're going to be super hungry for lunch, which is fine. Usually lunches are like light meal of the day, and then they eat a lot at dinner. So they honestly might only eat this and some fruit because they haven't had fruit today. They've also had some milk. But anyway, I'm gonna get that going. I have only had some chocolate milk and some cheese and crackers when the boys did, and I'm just like, I kind of feel hungry, but nothing sounds good. Still, I have moments where I like randomly gag. Ugh, I hate it. I'll be so happy when that's over, but I don't think I'm going to have much for lunch. Some chicken strips sound good, but I don't have them.
that I see you the same. Try not to think us do like we used to. I am changed, wanna show you too. When you're all that I want, can't you see that I'm sorry, love?
had 2 crescent rolls and they were really good. Okay, so this is kind of what I expected for lunch. I didn't expect them to eat a whole lot. So this was my youngest. He ate all his fruit, but his blueberries, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of turkey, and most of his crescent roll. I'm gonna save the fruit and the cheese for their snack. Same with my other child. He ate all of his fruit except the raspberries, a little bit of cheese, a little turkey. I think he tried the turkey. He doesn't really like it, but there's a little missing here. And then he ate his crescent roll. So put it in a bowl and put it in the fridge, and this will be their snack because we don't waste food, and also they don't get to have the fun snacks unless they eat the, you know, healthier parts of their meal. So we just save it for later. And this will be their snack, and then if they eat all of this for their snack and they're still hungry, then I'll give them something else, but then also we'll have dinner. The boys are gonna lay down. I need to switch laundry again. I need to lay down for a little bit because I'm not feeling the greatest right now. I'm starting to get a headache. So while they do go back time, I'm gonna lay down, and then hopefully I have some motivation to get some more stuff done this afternoon. It's been a good day though. I have gotten a lot done, like as far as what's been normal for me and what hasn't been, and all of that. So happy with it. It's 3 o'clock. I laid down for a little bit, took a little nap. I'm starting to get the like nauseous feeling again, and this has been happening in the afternoon. Kind of expected it, honestly. But Anthony's already on his way home. He started a new job and has been doing training, and I did not expect him to be on his way home already. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I know it wasn't very long, but also I have to ease back into it. And again, I'm spending still some portion of my day laying down at least to feel better. I didn't finish laundry, I didn't make cookies, and I still have to make dinner at some point. But thank you so much for being here, for coming back. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe before you go. Like, share, comment, all of the things to keep pushing me out. Again, we're trying to buy a new vehicle. I would love a mom van. It doesn't even have to be new. It just has to be something that'll fit our whole family. That's it for today. Thank you again so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.